Hi all, it's Saf here. Today I'm going to be talking about affiliate tips that worked for me on my journey to affiliate when I got to affiliate in my first 30 days of streaming on Twitch. So first I'm going to go over what you need to become affiliate, because there is 4 different categories you have to fulfill. The first one is at least 500 total minutes of broadcast in the last 30 days. The first is at least 500 minutes broadcast in the last 30 days. The second is 7 unique broadcasting days in the last 30. The third one is an average of 3 concurrent viewers or more in the last 30 days. And then the last one is 50 followers. I'm sure most of you already stream quite regularly, so you'll slowly be able to build that up. So to do this, I have my first tip, is getting social media pages up and running. Instagram, Twitter are very relevant to posting the content that you might need. Could be posting pictures of your setup, it could be your logo, if you wanted to do a logo, it could be the profile picture that you want to use. You can even do a post about which profile picture should I use for my Twitch account when it's set up, and then you can get loads of interaction on that. You will need to use the relevant hashtags, but that is a completely different boat of fish. You'll have to also remember to keep posting frequently on them to get people's attention and keep them going. I usually try myself to post at least once every 2 days. I usually try not to go too much overboard, so I'm not spamming anyone's wall or spamming any of the hashtags that people are searching for, because although it might bring them in, they also might slowly get annoyed because they're already going to be looking out for your stuff if they've enjoyed it. And then one of the main things with this tip, interacting with others on that platform. The ones that follow you, the ones that comment on your pieces, always interact with them. Thank them for following you, that type of thing. Interaction is how you're going to build your community before you even go onto Twitch or go into a streaming service. This also links in with my tip number 2. This tip is make videos on other platforms. I don't mean streaming. I mean like videos onto YouTube, like this video itself. With YouTube, it's a very fast growing platform, and there's a lot of streamers already stream on there. So there's Ashley Christ, who's also a very good stream coach. So if you want any more advice that I haven't made a video on yet, she's very good and I would suggest her. But there are plenty of others, ones like if you want to do whole matches that is a specific kind, so like Ross Broomsocks, he does Field to Diamond on Ranked, and that has blown up tremendously. All of that, you can go anywhere on YouTube. Just make sure it's relevant to what you want to do. For me, I'm making streaming tips, and I'm slowly trying to get myself to help out other streamers, because I've done so much research, and some tips still aren't really out there, or they're in a way that people can't understand. So for example, like afterwards I'm going to do a whole different video on, which is what happens after affiliate, because it's very technical terms and not a lot of people can understand it, and that's why I'm going to do a video on it. But yeah, getting other videos out there and transporting those followers or subscribers, if it's YouTube, over is a very powerful technique, because you can go, if you enjoyed this, I'll be doing this on Twitch live. You guys can come and interact with me on the chat, and I can answer any questions you have, or anything you like to do. Like if you're a digital artist, you could do tutorials or show people when you're drawing, and that is very powerful. If you combine that with just chatting sessions, you can get a lot more variety onto your streams before they're even set up. It's amazing. I will say though, once you've reached affiliate, which hopefully this video will help you get there, you will be put into a contract with Twitch. I will say when you achieve affiliate status and you sign the agreement, you are not allowed to stream on multiple platforms at the same time. And you're not allowed to upload content within 24 hours of streaming it after the initial broadcast. But like I said earlier, I'm going to do a whole entire video on the affiliate program later on. It's probably being released next week. If anybody does want any more suggestions and tips, my Twitch is below, and I'll be doing just chatting sessions, or people can just ask questions while I'm playing video games. I'm more than content to answer any that you have. I stream Monday 5 till 9. Tuesday I stream from 3 till 9 or 10. Sometimes I go on longer if people need more help. Wednesday is off. I have off to edit and personal time. Thursday is 5 till 9 again. And then Friday it is 3 till 9. But once again, if I need to do longer hours to help you guys, I will do it. Because you guys are all amazing and you need to remember that, okay? Alright. If you do need more help that I can give you initially while I'm trying to get these videos out with the different topics, then I would suggest a couple of YouTubers that are very good at helping other streamers come to terms with what they need to do and tips on what they can improve. One is who I mentioned earlier, Ashley Christ. She's brilliant. She's even got a ebook out which helps all streamers, and she's got a free workbook which can help you bring in an audience and get to understand what you actually need from yourself. Also another one is the Alpha Gaming channel. I've heard from other streamers that they're very good. I have had a look at a couple of videos myself and watched their Twitch streams, and they are quite good, so check them out. They're both very understanding about the struggles of streamers, definitely when you start out and try to get into an affiliate and then partnered, which for example is one of my long-term goals, is to get partnered and also help you all as much as I can, because the community and supporting other streamers is one of my main goals. Now we're going to get into the programs that you need to use to stream. The streaming programs that worked best for me were Stream Elements combined with OBS. They're both free and they're easy to find on the internet and the download on Google. I have tried others like Streamlabs and Twitch Studios, but Stream Elements have been ever so helpful whenever I've had any troubles with streaming, just because I didn't tick an option, believe it or not, for one of the things. It's hilarious. And they have free overlays, merch stores, and the support line, like I said, is just amazing. And Stream Elements works really well with OBS, but that is just my preference. Look into other programs, whichever ones would work better for you. It's whatever works for you. I would recommend researching that for a few days beforehand, just to make sure that you know what you're going to be using. I'd recommend looking into the program tools for each one, seeing which one will work best for you and your streaming style. Okay, so now this is just what I've researched, but tip number 4, this is the way I've found that most people don't burn out with streaming. So when you actually get to stream, I'd recommend doing 3 days a week. I know you might want to do as many days as possible, but imagine it like this. If you stream every day and you have a low amount of viewers to start off, because most streams have a low amount of viewers to start off, when you go into that and you'd stream every single day, if a viewer sees you on but they see someone else that's not on as often, they're going to go to the person that's not on as often, because you're on every day and they can catch you another day of the week. I probably should go down to 3 days a week instead of 4, but I want to do a whole session just on talking to you guys and making sure that you get what you need in my streams. The most pivotal thing is don't burn yourself out. I'm going to do a whole other video later on. I've actually got a list of projects that I need to do with each video and which one is I need to do first. I'm going to do the affiliate one first, then I'm going to do the burnout one. or stop yourself getting burnt out, because a lot of streamers do, and they have to take a hiatus because they can't keep streaming to the effect they want. Now, another tip is researching. Researching is so important. I can't list how many YouTube vids I've watched, how many blogs I've read, podcasts I've gone through, books I've read, how many people that I've communicated with, to make sure I've got all the research that I need for my channel. So I would suggest first, before you even stream, I know I'm going back a bit, research the game if you're wanting to game stream, or research the category that you want to stream, because you could be finding stuff that they don't do that you could do. For example, if it's a game one, they might not interact with their viewers as much, or they get swamped in the chat, so you can do like a slow-mo mode on the chat, so the chat comes slower so you can still interact with people, but they will be a little bit behind. You can research to do, if you're doing a art one or just chatting one, things that people would find very rewarding, or like you could just find your own style. Research is so important to this, because you need to find something that is going to bring viewers in, and if another channel doesn't have it, they might go to yours for it, vice versa as well. So if you don't have a certain thing they want, go back. You might want to do a whole channel just on walkthroughs or achievement hunting, or just do 12-hour challenges all the time. I would recommend only doing a couple of days a week for that, because they are exhausting. I've only done a max of 8 hours, but they are very, very exhausting, I do warn you. Also, if you are thinking about YouTube, research into the YouTube platform and what's the best to make for it. So like, if you have a game, like I said again, walkthroughs of a particular challenge, or go through the main story a chapter at a time, or mission at a time, just to make sure that you can get things out there, and using the links to your social media pages, to your Twitch, to your other streaming platforms below, will bring in more viewers. Now, when you actually get to stream, warn people in advance on your social medias, and if you can, ask your friends and family to either make an account, or if they already have a pre-existing account, ask them to follow your page, because you can have the page set up without streaming, because that's how people make their accounts, and ask them to watch your stream, because all you need is getting those 3 concurrent viewers early on, because the more you stream on lower viewers, it will take longer to get that average up. I actually struggled with this initially, because I only had, I think, between 1 and 2 viewers, because bad internet for people. I didn't let people know. I actually only started properly back into Instagram, not on my personal account, on my business account page. I didn't make that until halfway through my first week, and I could have been so much better if I had actually communicated and got my social media accounts up. So learn from my mistakes. But also, following is free. Making an account is free. You don't have to buy anything on Twitch. So even if they just drop down a follow and they don't watch, it will still help you get towards that 50 followers. But I'm pretty sure most of your friends and family will try to support you anyway. And even if they don't, find a Twitch buddy on Instagram, or Twitter, or Facebook, whatever streaming platform you're on. You'll probably be able to find someone else who's in a very similar position than you. And with that, I actually got reached out to on my first couple of posts on my business page, Saffreville Trades Instagram one, instead of my personal one. And I actually got reached out to someone who's called Twitch Affiliates. There's a whole server on Discord just of people that are trying to get the same goals you are, and they understand the troubles you're going through, and a lot of them will try to help support you because they all want to support small streamers and they want to help each other grow. And it's amazing. I would recommend, if you do have Instagram, follow them and maybe even drop them a message if you're wanting to get into streaming. They'll probably be able to help you out a lot. They helped me out so much. I can't even say how much they've helped me out. It's just building confidence. And like, one point in my first week I was like, is this really worth it? Should I just try to go get a full-time job instead of having a part-time job in this? And they are truly brilliant, and I would really suggest finding them. They're on Instagram, so just go find them. I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. And this is something that took me a while to figure out, because before this I'd only been on Twitch a couple of times. I've obviously did my research, but as a Twitch viewer I had only done it a couple of times for different people that I wanted to support, or people that I knew that were just starting to stream. And this is viewers and how to get found. A lot of viewers will find you much more easily if you have the initial viewer buff to go all the way up. Because the way that Twitch works is the lower the viewer count on your stream, the more people have to scroll to find you. Because the people with more viewers, let's say if somebody has like 250 on a game that is not too popular, but in that category that could be one of the top viewers, and then you're sitting down the bottom with your target 3. If you want to get the affiliate, that's your target. People are going to have to scroll between 250 and 3 viewers on everybody that's streaming on that platform. So initially getting more, it's brilliant to start low, don't get me wrong, because you'll know who's in your community and you'll get to know them better. Like, I know a lot about various people in my community, and they always ask me questions about streaming. I've actually had other streamers come in and talk to me about tips and stuff and what I could suggest for them. But having the initial viewers will slowly bump you up. So people, if you have a really captivating title, because some people just look for titles, which is brilliant, but they're not going to want to scroll 10 times to find you. Getting those viewers can jump you up. So say everybody in one, like a couple of lines is all at 3 viewers, but you're at the bottom because you've only just started streaming. And then somebody else joins in, you're bumped straight ahead of them. And then if you get to 10, big jump again, and then it jumps and jumps and jumps the more viewers you get. If you have any questions about this, comment below and I'll try to answer whatever I can for you. So now you're streaming. You're getting those 3 viewers and you're getting that average all the way up as you go. As soon as you can get to that hours goal, 50 goal, you're going to pretty much know you're going to get it. But then the followers, you hit a plateau around 40 of followers, and it's really hard to interact and get more followers on your social media pages. What I recommend here, and it's something that took me a while to learn myself, going into other people's streams, not posting your links, nothing like that, just interacting with them. If people ask questions, they're going to go and find you. I've had at least 20 followers just from that. At least. I haven't actually counted. Because people from other streams will go, oh, this person knows what they're talking about, or this person's really nice, I'm going to follow them. Also, if you follow another small streamer, they'll go, oh, can you look at this person seems to know what they're talking about, follow them. You have a lot of ways to call out. I actually often collaborate with another streamer and we host each other, because that's another way you can do it. They're called Switch 2501 and they're an amazing streamer of Final Fantasy, the 14 online Realm Reborn, and we constantly host each other. At the end of our streams, we raid other people with the viewers, and people are so grateful for that. People, if you raid other people, even if it's just one viewer, you don't have to stay. Either your viewers can choose to leave, even if it's, say you're 3 viewers and once they get into the chat and say hi of this other person's stream, then basically they can leave whenever they want. They can leave before the raid even goes out, but that gets you noticed. And those viewers can go over, and it is a really, really good experience. Something else I realised is on your initial broadcasts, have a little category of just chatting for a while so people can get to know you. If they have any questions about what you want to do it like that. Like, I had a whole broadcast on just chatting with big announcements. I'm actually doing another one tonight on the 6th of July around 5 p.m, maybe 5:30, to let people come in. I'm actually doing another broadcast there, and it's going to be another announcement, and that will captivate people's attention, even in the title, going big announcement, or announcement then gaming, or announcement then whatever game you want to do, or announcement then chatting, or announcement then question time. This is a way of getting those viewers in, and it's very pivotal to keep going, and those titles can bring so many more people in. And if your friends can suggest your video to other people, they can literally just share it and come onto there, and you can get more viewers that way. Something that I struggled with initially in my first week is finding a Twitch buddy who is another streamer, or there's a group of streamers, if you want to do Twitch buddies, that actually understand what you're going through. And if you're like, I feel really burnt out, you can talk to them about it. Or if there's a thing of like, I really want to post this but I'm not sure, you can talk to them about it. Go, should I post it like this? Should I change the wording? Finding that person that properly understands, because your friends and family might, but unless they've been streaming, they might not understand how much you're going through. Like how you can feel quite isolated and lonely when there's nobody speaking in your chat. That can be daunting, and it can get to you. But if you have that Twitch buddy, you can just message them afterwards and go, I'm feeling kind of bad after that stream. Is there any way you'd suggest I can feel better after this? And even just talking about it can make you feel better. I would really suggest getting a Twitch buddy. It's a really nice community as well if you get into with other small streamers, and you can slowly grow together, and it's a very good atmosphere, and you can slowly grow, and you might even get opportunities from bigger streamers to talk with them, and it is brilliant. Genuinely is. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. I will be answering them as much as I can. I put aside 15 minutes a day to answer comments on all platforms to make sure that you guys get as much as you can. If you need to message me on Instagram, my media links are below. If you want to ask me in a live session, my Twitch link is also below with the rest of the social medias. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you need anything, let me know, okay? Alright, see ya. Bye.